Hi, I'm Brittany.
I'm Kelly.
And you're watching Baby Got Bat on the Daily Blue. Now you're probably wondering why we're holding these balls. It's because we have a very special guest with us today. We have Steve Strangio. He is the inventor of one of the newest team action sports to hit the world.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, take that.
Take that.
How are you? You got that. Awesome. Thanks for inviting me, you two.
Thanks for coming.
No
Yeah.
problem.
So you got the zone balls. Those are gifts for you two.
Oh, yes.
You are the very first two people that I've ever given those to.
Wow, I
There
feel
you
so
go.
awesome.
Thank you.
There you
I'm so
go.
excited.
Thank you for
Yeah.
the balls. We are really thankful for these.
Yes,
Yeah, we're gonna gloss over that. Let's get going.
Hey.
So, Cal, I have my own questions for Steve, but I'm sure you have some smart questions for Steve.
Ooh, smart
Actual
question.
questions. Yeah, they won't be smart.
Pick his
just
brain.
Now,
regular.
is it like a SAT question? Do I have to travel
Yes.
to point B?
Yes.
Because I didn't bring my
I want
calculator.
to know
Yeah.
how many octahexagons are on this ball.
There are 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did
He's
not
prepared.
expect you to be
He
prepared.
Take that.
Prepared. All right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
first
Smart.
round, Steve. All right. Well, why don't you start by telling us what exactly zone ball is?
What is zone ball? Why? Who is this guy? He invented a sport? Get out of here! What are you, crazy? Yeah, zone ball. Zone ball is it's a basic sport that anybody can learn anytime they want to learn it. Okay, I've had people from all different levels of athleticism took to the sport within like 2 minutes. So essentially, we got two teams of 5 players on a court. There's a goal in the center. It's an A frame. There's like 2 backboards making an A frame, and there's holes on either side.
Right.
And not much like in basketball, you can dribble, but you can double dribble. That's okay. You can pat it forward, pass the ball around, shoot to the center goal. You can score on either side. That's zone ball.
Awesome.
We have a question.
I have a question.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Is this a contact sport?
Only if you trip.
So
No,
I couldn't like.
Well, honestly, I do want to make a full contact version.
Okay.
Okay. But for now, it's all about I want everybody to play because this is a co-ed, non-contact, social team sport. Because like the team sports, the social sports out there, we have like dodgeball, we have kickball, we have all sorts of other really cool stuff out there. So I want to market it first to the populace, get it out there to the world. When we go pro, I want full contact. I want tackling because people like full contact sports. They're excited about that. Have you guys heard of slam ball? You ever heard of slam ball?
I have not.
This is a guy. He invented the sport, and there are trampolines underneath the baskets.
What?
Okay,
That's awesome.
it's full contact basketball where you can like do the jump and do the slam. That's why it's called slam ball. And they marketed that. It's an amazing game. I think it's like slamball.net if you want to check it out.
right.
But the thing is, with that sport, I really don't see kids playing that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's an
Exactly.
awesome sport, and I'm a big fan of that sport.
Right.
My sport, I want to create a thing where anybody can play.
Yeah.
Because we're actually selling it as a game version of this company called NASCO. If you go to enasco.com, you can actually search, zone ball. You can buy it and play it, in a court, in
to
a
the
dead end
park,
street, in
pick
a
up
park,
In the
in
studio?
in a studio.
Anywhere that you're in the
office.
zone?
Well, in the zone.
Are you in the zone?
I am in the zone
Are you in the
constantly.
zone right now?
I'm in the zone right now.
Are you in the zone?
Are you in the zone?
I'm always in the zone.
Who's in the zone? We're in the zone,
Everyone's
kids.
in the zone.
Come, join us, won't you? So, I want to turn it into a TV series eventually. I definitely want to turn it into a television series. So, but before we get to that, I think you had some other questions there. So,
I
what's
have a
up?
question.
Talk to me.
Brittany's got all the questions today. What do you got?
Would it be frowned upon if you wore a helmet while you played zone ball?
If it's full contact, I'm all about the safety, seriously, because I don't want anybody getting hurt playing. And I even tell people ahead of time, guys, if I see you getting too rough, you're out.
You're out.
Done.
If
Because,
there's you can be in the zone, but let's not.
you don't want to be in the hospital zone.
It's good.
I feel
yeah.
like I would be too in the zone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want people to be too in the zone.
So I should wear padding?
Men and women can play. My fiance plays, and some of the women are a lot tougher than the guys. I'll tell you this right now. And I don't think guys don't mind being tackled by women. That's fine. I'm all for
I would
that.
tackle a guy.
There it is.
She would.
Go for it.
She has.
So if you want to listen, if you want to wear a helmet, if you want to wear pads, go for it. I don't care. Especially, but definitely in the full contact version.
What about high heels?
Yes, absolutely.
You can wear high heels.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're tackling the guy.
If you can run in high heels, sure. Let's
Yeah.
make that happen. I'm going to
Cool.
put that into the rules.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's called the Brittany rule. High heels.
Yeah.
Baby got that rule.
Baby got bat rule. There you go.
Awesome.
Got a question, or can I keep asking?
Well, let me ask what. What made you want to do this? Why did you want to invent?
Well,
sport?
I'm the only child of an all-star soccer player, and he was my coach. So I started playing soccer when soccer wasn't in fashion, and I know what it felt like to be part of a sport where everybody's like, well, we don't really know your sport, but you can play it if you like to. And then soccer basically took over everything. Lacrosse is coming up big time right now too, which is I'm a big fan of lacrosse.
Love lacrosse here.
I just got really fascinated by looking at how sports were created. I mean, you just can't give somebody a ball and go, here, go out there and try to shoot it at the goal. There are checks, there are balances. I mean, I studied basketball, I studied football, I studied how sports evolved into certain things. And really what a sport is a structured improvisation. You have rules, you have checks and balances, but within that, you're creating your own story. And I found that fascinating because I also come from the world from improvisation. I'm an actor, a director, and a producer. So to me, improvisation is fascinating, and especially you're telling a story just by physical movements. To me, that's awesome. So once the first sport I invented was called roller clash. It was actually an inline skating sport back in like 1994. It's a blast.
Sounds like my kind of sport.
Yeah.
It was awesome, and the goal was in the center too, but it was a barrel instead. Wow. So people would skate around and they would pass the ball and they would take shots on goal. I got ESPN interested. The guy that invented the X Games gave me a letter of intent saying get it up and running and we'll broadcast it. So I have that framed in my house right now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
as my golden ticket.
Yeah.
So Willy Wonka, when he calls me, I'm done. I'm ready. So, from there, once you break that glass ceiling, you find out, okay, well, what if I did this? What if I altered that? I have a game called Troika, which is 3 teams going against each other with goals in a triangle court. You
seem to like the triangle shape of fields.
I like everything. I like triangles. I like circles.
Things.
Well, he got some
parallelograms.
So like when you're
rhombus. I'm a big fan of the rhombus.
Hexagons. Whatever that one is.
That is a decahedron.
Okay.
I don't know. I just made that up.
Oh, okay. That's right. Told me. So like when you're in the food store and you're like buying produce.
Yeah.
Do you feel more in the zone when you're buying oranges because they're shaped like a zone ball?
I love oranges. my niece, she loves oranges. She loves the color orange.
Halftime snack for
halftime snack. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Either a Snickers or an orange,
Yeah.
or an orange Snickers, whatever keeps you satisfied in the zone. And listen, we chose orange because that was the company NASCO that produces it. They had this ball, and I'm a big soccer fan. And it was let's start with the soccer shape and then make it into that. So for now it's orange, but hey, who knows? I'll go for maybe a nice puce.
Have you ever considered filling it with like cement?
Sure. Hardcore. That would be
really
hardcore.
for the contact one.
That would be Zone Ball Extreme.
Yeah.
So you throw it at somebody and then they just leave.
That's how you win.
That's how you win. The last person standing is the winner.
Yeah.
I have another question for you about zone ball.
Please.
Do you feel more in the zone when you're brushing your teeth?
Yes.
Do you carry a zone ball around your house with you?
I never stop playing Zone Ball. I live in a Zone Ball arena.
You do?
Sponsored by Crest. So what I'll do is I will brush my teeth, throw the ball, score a zone, rinse. I'm done for the day. That's how I start.
And you were active.
Yes.
Which is good.
I'm very active. I'm a very active man. You must be active too.
I'm pretty active.
Are you active? With the heels? You jog in the heels?
I sleep in them. I jog in them.
Yeah.
I play zone ball in them now.
What kind of a zone ball player would you be?
I would be a really pretty zone ball player.
A really pretty zone ball player.
And I would do my hair nice, and I would wear heels.
Yeah.
And then I would definitely tackle some men or women.
Okay.
But probably mostly men.
Mostly men. Probably. So if we have like the Zone Ball beauty pageant, you would be Miss Zone Ball.
I would be Miss Zone Ball.
Ms. Zone Ball, I
Ms.
think, is
Zone
better
Ball.
because of the power.
Yeah, and
there
also it sounds like fancier and foreign.
Ms. Zone Ball.
Yeah,
there
Ms.
you go.
Zone Ball.
You could travel. You can go to Dubai. Go to Dubai.
I will.
It's fun to say, isn't it?
Yeah,
Dubai.
you can send me to Dubai.
We'll send you to Dubai.
On behalf of
we'll
Zone Ball.
market Zone Ball out there.
And you have clean teeth. So how about over here? We have a question here.
Why don't you tell everyone where they can learn more about Zone Ball?
Go to zoneballsport.com. What's that again, Steve? Zoneballsport.com. You're going to see videos. You're going to see how to play the game. I'm playing it in 3 local venues here on Long Island. The Long Island Sports Complex, East Coast Sports Academy, and Bats and Balls. And there are 3 places that want to play zone ball, so you can do some pickup games there.
Cool.
Awesome.
So could I play against any age persons? Because I feel like I'd probably win. I have a better chance of winning if I played against like a toddler.
Well, if you're playing against like a toddler, yeah, that might be a problem. But some of those 3-year-olds are vicious, and they will grab you. They'll hit you in the ankles, so you got to watch out for that. And you're wearing the high heels, so that could be a problem.
True.
Yeah.
But usually I do age groups. I mean, any age can play.
Okay.
So we can do the older age groups, the middle age groups. I'm focusing right now on the high school and college. Because I have a marketing plan where I want to take this across the country. I want to basically go to colleges across the country and get a sponsor. Because right now I'm looking for an agent. I need a sports agent to work with to take this to the next level. I've taken it as far as it can go.
Yeah.
So people out there, they see this and they go, I like this kid. I like the zone ball. He's in the zone. He brushes his teeth.
Yeah.
Let's give him a
And
shot.
he's oranges.
And he likes oranges.
Healthy,
Well, why don't you
ready
just,
to go.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I think that we should go to some local colleges
Yeah.
and high schools, just bring the zone balls, walk in a classroom, and just scream, are you in the zone? And then just throw the ball at them.
Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna do that.
Okay.
And we're gonna film it.
Okay.
We're gonna that'll
Surprise
be awesome.
zone ball.
Surprise zone ball.
Just jump in, and I'm sure the police will not get involved.
And like
I'm
a
sure they'll be
crowded
fine.
hallway, we'll just start
Just throw in the
dodging some
zone balls.
kids.
Just
get
throw
it
them
going.
concrete. Kids will love it. They will flock to us.
They will. They'll like
Yes.
zone ball. Like, I want to play that.
They want to play.
I want to get hit in the face with a zone ball.
You can find the cute guy and tackle him.
Or that.
There you go.
I'll show them why I'm doing
Maybe
that.
not in high school, though. It's
Yeah.
my age group.
Get you get a college. Go to a college.
Go to
Make
a
that
college.
We'll
happen.
definitely start college.
There we go.
Even that might be pushing it. Look out,
I'll
freshmen.
find a frat.
Don't.
All right, well, I think that's about all.
Do you have any
that's
questions
covered.
for
Yeah.
us?
You want to ask us any questions?
Well, I mean, basically, I know that you do love sports. Okay, and
I
know,
don't.
You
I
don't
do.
love sports.
I
You
do.
love
Yeah.
sports. What have you learned? What have you taught her about sports during this grand experiment that we call Baby Got Back?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that brings. I have another question.
Okay, go for
Can
it.
you use the
Pine tar.
pine tar?
She
during
learned all
Can you
about
use
pine
pine
tar.
tar?
She
Yeah.
learned all
Not
about
pentar, pine tar.
Pine tar.
I will allow it, but only if the
You will
person
allow
is
pine tar?
wearing high heels when they're playing.
What about
Kinda
super
evens
glue?
out.
Yeah.
What about that? Was that too much?
Well, that would be a whole different sport.
Oh.
Because when you throw the ball, it gets stuck to your face.
That would be better for the context than you just hit people with the ball.
Each game would be like 3
You know,
seconds.
you-
Well, that's dodgeball. So you throw it, it gets stuck
Yeah,
to their
now
face.
now you're
Game
It's
over.
different. It's a new game. It's different than dodgeball because it's stuck to your hand, so you can never actually throw it. You just have to
You,
beat people with it.
you're a genius.
I think she's gonna
You're
start
a
inventing
savant.
some
We should
of our own.
collaborate.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We
make
might
this
wanna
happen. You and I are
collaborate.
gonna invent a sport, and it's gonna make that happen.
Super Ball.
Super glue ball.
Yeah.
It's people just hanging from girders.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, so basically that's the only question. So you've learned about. So I guess you didn't really
She's
answer the
learning.
question. What have you learned during this? What have you
Well, I
taught
learned
her?
about pine tar.
Pine tar's good, yeah.
Yeah. She picks up things here and
I
there.
do. I picked some stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
I learned,
Players on certain teams.
Today I learned that you have to be in the zone
Be in the zone.
to play things.
Okay.
Or
Which I
just
think
for
is the most
everyday life.
important lesson she's learned so
7.
far.
I think it's 7.
I've been
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
repeating that for the past 2 weeks since I found out you were coming on the
We
show.
made a bet to see how many times you would say in the zone.
How
today.
many times do I say,
think
"Are
we
you
were
in the
at-
zone?"
we were
Yeah,
at-
randomly at work, she just turns and yells and asks
I'm really
if I'm
branding
in the
the
zone.
name for you.
Yeah, we're really
I asked
getting
the
it out there.
cashier at the store. I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you in the zone?"
You in
And
the
she was
zone?
like, "No,
Don't please. Leave.
you want to be?"
Don't hit me with the zone ball, please. Again.
Yeah, I might have
But-
to take both of these.
Well, okay, so I think that what we're going to do from here, everyone, is we are going to plan a day where I'm going to verse Kelly in zone ball. I'm going to wear my zone ball uniform.
Nice.
You're going to
I'm
wear
gonna
your
wear mine.
zone ball
Nice.
uniform.
Nice.
We're gonna see what happens.
And yeah, I think we should do that.
We're gonna make that happen.
Yep,
Okay.
Steve's gonna refer us.
Refer us.
Make sure
Refer us.
Refer
I will
us.
refer you, and I'll be
refer
referring
us
for you.
and refer.
Yes, I got a really cool zone ball referee shirt,
Awesome.
which I'll be selling. Well, why
Cool.
not? I'll be selling everything.
Sells it all.
Yes, I see a game. I see a zone ball game. I see it happening.
Let's do
you
it.
too. It's going to make it happen. If you want to be
Yeah.
full
All right,
contact,
let's do it.
Do it.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be great
perfect.
too.
All right, so stay tuned for that, and stay tuned every Fridays for new episodes of Baby Got Bat, and look out for Zone Ball.
Zoneballsport.com.